Ito ang Bureau of Agricultural Research o BAR, ang kawanihan ng Department of Agriculture o DA na nagpopondo at nangangasiwa ng mga pananaliksik ukol sa pagsasaka at pangisdaan para sa ikauunlad ng agrikultura ng bansa. Ang misyon ng DA BAR ay ang makamit ang seguridad sa pagkain at malabanan ng kahirapan sa pamamagitan ng isang sektor ng agrikultura na nakabase sa teknolohiya. Isa sa mga pangunahing programa ng DA BAR ay ang Community-Based Participatory Action Research o CPAR. Ang isang proyektong CPAR ay nag-uumpisa sa Participatory Rural Appraisal o PRA. Sa PRA ay kinukonsulta ng mga eksperto ang mga residente ng komunidad upang malaman ang pangangailangan at kakayahan ng pamayanan. Pagkatapos ay namimili ng angkop na teknolohiya na makasasagot sa mga natukoy na pangangailangan. Ang napiling teknolohiya ay sinusubok ng mga mahihirang na farmer cooperator sa kanilang sakahan upang mapatunayan na ito'y kapaki-pakinabang at kung gayon ay mapalaganap ito para umunlad ang komunidad.
I am the owner or I am the heir of a ceremonial rice field located at Anganad. In this rice field, when we were small, our parents usually take us to the field to do some field activities. So even if I go to school during Saturdays and Sundays and long vacation, we help our parents do the field activities like cleaning the rice field, planting, and sometimes we help also during harvest. We plant many rice varieties and then we plant it once a year. That is why we call it the Tinawon rice. Because Tinawon, that is an Ifugao word, it means once.
Matagal ng research yan na sana magkaroon ng second cropping, pero up to now wala pa rin na-develop na pang second cropping. Kaya namin naisip na mag-introduce ng project yung CPAR on Tinawon rice production para ma-increase yung production nila dahil nga ina-abandon ng mga ibang magsasaka yung rice terraces dahil sabi nila kulang yung production nila to sustain the needs ng family. Mga kasama nating ahensya sa implementation ng CPAR project na to is first, yung DA BAR na nag-provide ng funding. Second, yung DA CAR na nagbibigay din ng technical assistance sa amin through the RIACS Research Station ng DA. And then third, yung aming opisina, yung Provincial Agriculture Office. Pang-apat, yung Municipal Local Government Unit. And then yung ating Rice Terraces Farmers Cooperative. Sila yung ating main partner sa implementation ng project na to. Yung RTFC ay ang mga members nila ay galing sa Banawe, meron sa Hingyon, meron sa Hungduan, Mayuyaw, Asipulo and Aguinaldo. Doon sa mga areas na may rice terraces. So nag-introduce kami ng paggamit ng organic fertilizer, yung mga iba-ibang microbial preparations para dito. And yung early transplanting, yung proper distancing, kasi sila nga yung sa rice terraces, yung traditional way nila is waray-waray, walang proper distance. So yun, yung ginawa namin. And based on sa aming first cycle, may 5% increase yung production nila.
When we began that one, we applied the fermented imo. I have observed It's time that the plant that we have planted, the growth had already improved.
Yung isang Peace Corps galing sa US, nagpunta dito, nagpa-orient, sabi, kung may native rice kayo, pwede natin i-market. Kaya nga, ang ginawa namin, we scout all the farmers from the different municipalities in the province of Ifugao, and then we list all the farmers who are maintaining and planting yung mga traditional rice. Then we orient them, we explain the purpose of this project. So in 2006, we registered this co-op.
So ini-start nila na kumuha ng samples from Banawe and Hinyon ng mga Tinawan rice products. So they started with 3 tons na export, and then 2006 tumataas, pero medyo kulang yung volume para sa exporter.
We conduct a series of training on how to maintain the rice field. And then after that, we will get the actual pledge of individual farmers, how much they can pledge. Because the exporting, they are strict on the volume. Yung mga young generation, parang hindi na sila interesado sa rice field. Kaya nga we convince them that we will ibalik namin yung mga aromatic rice and we will sell it at a higher price, premium price.
We are selling it at 100 per kilo. When we harvest, we are going to set aside a portion or just an amount for the use of the family. We have extra, that is what we are going to sell to the export. When they were talking about this export, we tried to do our best. There are times that the harvest is good for 1 year, maybe 2 years.
Nakita naman namin na in 2012, tumaas yung export volume nila from 3 metric tons to 11.5 metric tons.
Dapat pataas hanggang 40 to 50 tons. So every year, pataas sana. Pero hindi namin makaya na mai-produce yung maximum target. Kaya they are adjusting also the needs in US.
So hopefully, sa succeeding cycles, mapataas namin kasi ang aming objective is at least 20% increase in income.